Next item is press policy packet number 80.
So we have a couple things here I want to make sure I update the board on. We pretty much recommended the School Board Association's recommendations with the exception of, you can see the sheet that's checked off there. I think there's one policy that we had some change to. 6:210 if you scroll through your packet a little bit, and that's instructional materials. And we changed that to upon request, so the superintendent or designee shall, upon request, provide a list of description of textbooks and instructional materials used in the district to the school board. Anyone may inspect any textbook or instructional material. Right now, we bring forward all of the new textbooks or recommended textbooks adoptions to the school board. But on an annual basis, we haven't made any significant changes in our textbooks for a very long time. But in the event a school board member should request that, we could bring that list to the board after it's compiled. So that was the only one where we made a change to the recommended. I did add a second one after our policy council meeting. I wanted to just verify something. Then that's attached in your packet, our 4:110 transportation. We are a district that only provides transportation to our special ed students, which is why our policy is significantly different from the policy that was in the press packet. So I did call the press packet service and talk to their lead consultant, and she recommended that we leave ours, which was adopted March of 2013. She had recommended that we submit the change of eliminating the second paragraph, and just and I circled that on there in your board book document.
So are we taking that out, what you circled?
Yeah, it says remove.
Right, okay.
All right, any other questions?
So let me understand, this is not what was in the press packet, this is the policy we currently have in place, the example you have here, and you're suggesting we take out this one paragraph?
Correct.
And this one just came, this wasn't in the original package, right?
The original packet had 4:110.
No, I mean the original board books packet that you sent out on Thursday or Friday.
Right, we had left a message after our policy council.
Okay.
So what happened is in the press packet, that was the one in the footnote. It says if you're one of the districts that does not provide transportation, to check with the policy service. And we checked with the policy service, and we actually have the right policy in place. We just need to. They said it's confusing to offer that second paragraph because it's not something we do.
Okay.
So Mary Ann added it Monday once we got word back from the ISB.
Okay.
Any other questions?
The instructional material, you're moving it from the onus is on the board to ask for the
To
textbooks
request.
as opposed to
Annually.
annually.
Right.
It wasn't happening.
My understanding is it's not just the board, this is a parent, anybody
Oh, yeah.
could ask.
But the
right?
policy said on an
To the school
annual
board.
basis, we'd get a list of every
Oh.
textbook. And it's not a practice we followed, and we were as recommending, do we really want to see every year a list of every textbook? If it's a new textbook, it has, as happened this
Right.
year, has to be brought to our attention for approval before they can purchase it.
All right, any other questions or anything? All right, Mary Ann?
Yes.
You go for the vote.
We got to read the resolution.
I'm sorry. Do I have a
Nobody-
motion?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 2A, Cook County, Illinois hereby approves the policies as listed on the response form for Press Packet Plus Issue 80, October 2012, as presented in the December 11, 2012 Board Agenda Packet.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Gary. Any other questions? Mary Ann?
Hold on a second,
Wait.
the one that we're taking the paragraph out doesn't fit into this resolution really, does it?
Yes, it does, because they have a 4:110 in there. So we'll check off on our checkoff sheet that we're adopting a different version with revisions.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Mike, did you have a question? I thought you said you had a question before you read it.
No,
Oh,
I don't see 4:110 listed on the sheet that I have in the board book with the check marks.
On the on the back page, there's a other.
Other.
Right.
All right, any other questions, Mary Ann?
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Jessica?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Seeley?
Yes.
And just, I know this is not on the agenda, but it deals with policy, and there's no cow meeting this month for a report from the policy council, but I had told the board I would follow up and just update you by December on the implementation of 890. And the goal I set with the 3 parent groups was to be about 90% by this point, and then hopefully after the first of the year to be fully in compliance. I think we're well on pace to meet that target. I've met with all 3 groups, checked their bylaws. The boosters are meeting Thursday to approve their bylaws. PTO is meeting in January. They don't have a December meeting. All of them have websites listing their officers, their monthly financials, their agendas, their minutes. So our parent groups have really done a good job of getting in compliance with this. And so I just wanted to update the board on that.
And most of that is current information financially, right, as opposed to historical?
It's anything from that was when the policy was passed, I think, in August. So I was on, for example, the foundation today had August, September, October. They'll approve November and December's meeting. They had their 990 from 2011 posted. The boosters had their stuff from August going forward, all their checks that they wrote for vendors for food and concessions and that. And I saw a similar document on the PTO. And all 3 of those websites are linked to our RB website as well.
Okay. Any other questions?